Are you declining medical?
I'm declining every fucking thing.
Okay, then put your feet in the car. He's fine.
No, I'm not. That's back down the car. Is that right?
Within hours of inviting her date back to her home, Norma Carricker was found dead.
My mom walked through the house and mom ain't responding.
Your mom's not responding? Does she need an ambulance?
The case seemed cut and dry. All signs pointed to Norma's date being the culprit. But as they dug into evidence, detectives discovered someone else who was raising major red flags.
As agitated as he is, something's going on here.
Was she really killed by a psychopathic lover, or was she betrayed by her own family? Much of the footage you're about to see has never been seen before. This is the disturbing case of Neil Howard. 60-year-old Norma Carricker lived in a small home in Troy, Illinois. She juggled 2 waitressing jobs in order to pay the bills, not just for her, but for her unemployed stay-at-home son, 45-year-old Neil Howard. Since the 2018 death of her husband, former mayor of Troy, Charles Carricker, Norma had been forced to make do on her own. In the 4 years that followed his death, she remained single, devoting all her time, attention, and money to her adult son, Neil. But in early 2023, Norma finally decided that it was time to chase happiness again. So she put herself back on the market and started dating. She joined a few online dating platforms, and soon after, she began regularly meeting up with men in her area to enjoy dinner and engage in private time afterward. The arrangements always went smoothly, and Norma was having the most fun she'd had in years. But it all came to a screeching halt on the evening of September 12th, 2023. That afternoon, records show that Norma had arranged to meet up with James Carter, a man from the neighboring town of St. Louis. As planned, they met up at a bar and had such a great time that Norma invited him back to her house. It's estimated that James left Norma's house around 11 o'clock, and a few hours later, emergency dispatch received this 911 call.
911, what's the address of your emergency? What's the address? Road? Is that in a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My mom must have went on a date last night. She told me, spruce up the kitchen. And I heard them up they're getting rowdy. I put my earplugs in. I live in the basement. And my mom, I heard the guy leave out the back door and I didn't hear shit. And I went up there and heard the dog crying. And I went up there, my mom, I didn't hear my mom walk through the house. My mom ain't responding.
Your mom's not responding? Does she need an ambulance?
No, I didn't even want to go in there because they were like bang, bang, bang.
Does she need an ambulance?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't hear the dog's at the door.
Okay, so are you wanting a welfare check done on her then?
No, please.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
My name is Neil, N-E-I-L.
What's your last name, Neil? Howard?
N-E-I-L, Howard.
Okay, what is your mom's name?
Norma.
And she's your mother?
This is outrageous. I hear them banging around. I think they're getting kinky or some What? Huh?
You said her name's Norma?
Yes.
Okay, and you said she's inside with who?
With the dog. I heard the back door open and close. I heard her talking up there. She told me to spruce up the kitchen.
Okay, you said you lived there?
She said, take all the clothes and throw them in the laundry room. I got a date on the way. She didn't have fucking date, have sex on the spot. This is outrageous in this house. Her husband died in this house.
You think she's sleeping with somebody in there?
I hear nothing but the dog crying at the door. At her door, at her bedroom door.
Who's the man that she's with?
I have no idea. She meet the guy on the computer. I wish you'll go through her phone and find the out.
Okay, let me get some officers on the way to you. Hold on just 1 second, sir, okay?
Her husband had a 5-year thing. He had to be dead or something for 5 years for her to move on. And she had took it total advantage of it. It's fucked up, man. You gotta be me. Hello?
I'm here still. I was talking to my officers, okay? We're getting some help on the way to you, okay?
Messed up. We warned about this. And the 5 years is up, and all of a sudden you bring guys in this guy's house.
Okay, so have you seen the guy or anything in there?
No, I've done nothing. I had an open heart surgery. I'm to be in the basement, not to be seen. And I hear everything that goes on up there, and I knew something was fucking wrong.
Okay.
The bedroom they do it in is the open bedroom.
Okay.
Right above where I sleep. And something was wrong this time. The house went silent. And I hear the back door open. I hear the sliding glass door open, and I hear her saying, "You ain't gotta leave, you ain't gotta leave." And then, I don't know what this clock.
All right, I do have some help on the way. I've got officers right around the corner. Can you go outside and meet with them?
Yeah,
so they can check on your mom?
I don't know. When the dog whining like that, I know something's wrong. Oh, shit.
All right, well, I've got some officers on the way to check on her, okay? I need you to go to the door and meet with them, and you let me know whenever they're right there with you, okay?
Neil steps outside, and as promised, he's greeted by 2 officers.
Oh. I hear the dog whining from the basement. Mom tells me screws up the kitchen that she's got a date on the way.
Okay.
And she works like 3 jobs. This is the way I was raised. So I spruce up the kitchen, take all the laundry off the kitchen table, throw it in the laundry room. I want to see nothing. I guess it's that date on the computer, on the tenders or whatever. I don't know. I'm afraid to go in that room. I hear the dog whining in that room.
So you live here, sir?
I live in the basement, man. I had open heart surgery a year and a half ago.
Okay. So what is
So I'm about to move out this weekend. Everything went silent. I hear the guy go out the back door.
Okay. Is your mom okay?
I'm scared to open the door. Huh.
Okay. Where's your...
I hear the dog whining behind the door. Everything just went shut up, and she goes, she turns the country music on real loud so I can't hear.
So she did that?
My mom does it every day. Blast it. Some old sorrow country music. Because she misses her husband or whatever, but she's bringing guys into the house. They have sex with them.
So unfortunately, she can't do that.
Yeah, she had a 5-year thing to where she wasn't allowed to do it. When that 5 years is up, she started doing it.
Well, she's allowed to have... What I'm trying to convey to you is she's allowed to have people in the house because it's her house. We can certainly check on her, though, and make sure she's okay if you live there.
Please.
Certainly.
Man, the dog is whining.
What kind of dog is it?
A little wiener dog.
Okay.
Just
Can you kill them deer?
Man, listen, I know how she
Hold
does
on,
her
second.
thing.
So you live in this house, though?
I live in the basement.
Okay, so you live here. Okay. That's all I needed.
Man, I'm not... The dog is trying to get out, and everything went silent, but the music blasted.
So
I heard the back door, the sliding door open, and she goes, "You ain't gotta go, you ain't gotta leave."
So you heard her?
I heard her.
So she's okay?
That's the last I heard of her.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, how about this? How about you go see if you can get her to come out here before we go inside?
When officers arrived, Neil said he was too scared to check on his mom. They told him to go in himself. While he was supposedly checking on her, the officers waited outside already on edge with red flags. But when he came back, his responses only deepened their suspicions.
Wiener.
Troy 194.
Wiener dog.
Go ahead.
He is extremely intoxicated. He lives in the basement. He's going to try to get his mother to come outside right now.
What's up, dude?
You go.
Why do I have to go?
I'm telling you, she ain't gonna get up.
Okay.
Did she talk to you?
She's not a word. I pushed her a couple times.
You
She's
pushed
bleeding
her?
out the mouth.
She's what?
Bleeding out the mouth. Man.
She's bleeding out the mouth.
All right, then.
Police department!
Her house is asleep. Her house is asleep.
Do what?
Her house is asleep.
Okay, relax.
Yeah,
Take a seat, Point. We're not coming to you. Take a seat.
Man! Police department! Police department!
You said she's got blood coming out of her mouth?
I shit you not. He said to call her name. I woke and tried to wake her up.
Inside, they found Norma on the bed. She wasn't moving, and she wasn't responding.
I heard a guy. They were in and had him sex like 3-4 times.
Troy, roll mad.
I heard a lot of things going on, but I didn't think that, so they were having sex.
You're fine. That's okay. Stand up for me real quick. Stand up for me. Stand up.
Where'd that guy go?
Turn around.
He went out the back door.
Listen, just for right now, you're being detained.
146, you rolling here.
Listen, you're just being detained, brother. Just hold on. Stop. Hold on.
I just had a
Hold on. I know. Stop moving.
You're on my arm. Man.
Not breathing.
Oh, God.
Come on. You got anything you're not supposed to have in your pocket?
I don't know.
Do me a favor. Walk over here. Walk. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
She appears to be choking. Somebody strangled her.
I'm putting him in my car. I'm going to go look. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk. Go. Outside. Troy, just so you're 43, I have the male subject that called and detained. I'm going to place him in my car. I'm going to go look, see if there's another male.
I heard the back door slide open.
That's fine.
You're going to find that thing on the drink.
That's fine. Just relax. You're fine. You're fine.
No, that's a lie.
I'm inbound.
I got this lighter in my pocket.
Just come to the residence. Right now I've got the male that called in detained till we can figure out further. He's advising another male left, but he's highly intoxicated.
I heard it. You see it. I told you I lied.
I know. Just relax.
My knees are weak.
I know. I'm going to give you a seat. Take a seat. In there. Take a seat.
Oh, God.
Was there any cars here when you showed up?
I never see him. She told me never come up the stairs.
Okay, hang tight.
I'm just about to go ahead and...
We need some other units to clear the house. This looks like a homicide.
I'm going to start clearing you guys.
I got nothing.
Start CPR.
You got it? I'm going to clear.
I'm tell him it looks like a homicide. We're dealing with people.
He's requesting more units. He believes this might be a homicide. I'm going to start clearing this house and then work my way outside.
You guys are completely digitized and everything. I'm 23.
Troy Police! If there's anyone in the house, make your presence known. Troy Police! Troy Police, if you're in here, make your presence known.
2041 around.
I'm in the back of the house. No, I'm clearing it. We don't know if there was someone else, if it was him.
I'm coming back to you.
This is all clear so far. The dude said that he heard the back door open and somebody went out, but he never saw him. He's also mad intoxicated. So I don't know if it's him. He is detained in my vehicle right now. Alex is doing CPR until Med gets here. I have not cleared the basement. Troy Police! Troy Police, if you're in here, make your presence known. Troy Police!
Visual manpower requested 600. Following the 100.
Clear. There's no other cars in the driveway because he said she had a date that came over, so it could be him.
Manpower requested.
He could have been
The one detained in my car could be the suspect because he's highly intoxicated. And when we showed up, he kept talking about how she brings these random guys over to the house and has sex with them and she's not supposed to, but he was agitated.
And we cleared the rest of the house.
I did everything to the right, and then I'm going to go outside and check that garage and then check the perimeter.
Officers searched the house and the area around it for Norma's date, the main suspect, but they came up empty-handed.
So we initially thought...
But he never sees this guy.
No, he just said he heard the back door open. So here's the thing.
So he was at the front?
No, he walked out and met us in the driveway.
Okay.
showed up super intoxicated, started explaining how his mom would invite random men over to have sex with them and they would leave off of Tinder.
Okay.
So then he was like, hey man, do you live here? Yeah. He goes, I heard the back door open and close. And then he goes, she turned the country music up way loud.
Okay.
He said, I knocked on the door. She said, no, you don't have to leave. And that's the last he heard from her, like earlier in the night.
And okay.
So when we showed up, he asked us to go inside. Alex asked him, you go see if you can get her to come talk to us. Because he was making it seem like she was fine, just didn't want to talk to him.
He was trying to make it seem like she's in there banging somebody.
He comes outside and says, she's in there laying down, she's bleeding from the mouth. So we went in. I tell him to sit down because he's starting to get agitated. He's like, why are you guys coming at me like that? He realizes, obviously, something has happened to her, whether she's been choked or strangled or what. But she's bleeding. So he's detained in my car.
So this may be our guy.
Maybe.
Okay.
But on the off chance he's telling the truth, have a dog come out. If they start to lead us somewhere, we might have something. If they say there's nothing, then he's full of shit.
He was leading us to believe that she was still currently inside.
Alive and fine.
Fine, just banging somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she had it wrapped around her neck. I don't know, but there's blood on the pillow.
Was the cord still on her neck when you...
Yeah, so I took it off and I started
Okay.
CPR. She's warm, but she ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
I will tell you, that's my...
You all right?
No.
Why not?
I'm sobered up. This is BS, man. I'm hurt.
Why are you hurt?
I'm hurt. You got me behind my back like that.
That's how it has to go. We're working an investigation.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
What am I, if I have a crime?
You're just right now being detained.
No.
Yes.
I know how this works, man. I will call my family lawyer, man.
You can call when you get a chance. Okay?
No. Is that right, man? This
100%.
BS. My mom is hurt.
You didn't see who ran out of your house?
I'm not supposed to go up the stairs.
You're not supposed to go up the stairs?
See, here's a beat. Like, I gotta sit there with earplugs in and be quiet. That's how we were raised.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Raised a little different than I guess.
Okay.
This is BS. You guys got me hemmed up.
You're not hemmed up. You're just being detained right now. This is for my
Bullshit,
safety.
man. You guys just...
Okay, well, I'm just checking to see if you're alright. Hang tight. Dude, what?
You think that's it, right?
Yeah, 100%. If the dog doesn't start tracking something, it's going to be him. The reason why, he's so intoxicated, and he was already very agitated over the fact that his mom invites dudes over here to do this all the time. I almost wonder if he thought something was going on and just went there and strangled her. Because she didn't wrap that bungee cord around her neck. She didn't. She was also laying on her stomach, correct?
Yes.
So somebody would have done it from behind. She was also covered up, meaning that whoever did it put the blanket back over the top of her.
The officers were steadily putting the pieces together, but the picture that was forming didn't match the narrative that Neil, their only witness, was providing. That would present itself to be a problem, especially for Neil, who, if he is innocent, will have to find a way to justify all these red flags.
Listen, dude, I know you said you're hurt, and I'm just going to have EMTs check on you real quick, okay?
Oh, I'm alright.
You're just detained.
No, I don't believe it.
What?
I just had open heart surgery.
A year ago, I know.
I don't believe this is happening.
Well, it is, so just hang out and stay sitting. They're going to check on you. They can check on you right there.
No,
Where are you?
it happening.
You ain't getting out of the car, my man. You ain't. I'm telling you right now. You're going to sit there and they're going to check on you.
You're already hurting me, man.
That's fine. That's why they're going to check on you, but you're not getting out of the car.
Where are you hurting at?
He's hurting my arms or one of my chest.
Well, handcuffs aren't
You
supposed to be
wanna
comfortable.
look? I just had a
Yeah, that's fine.
fresh wounds.
That's fine. Hey, can you hold his shoulder? I want to check that real quick. Oops, sorry.
That ain't fresh. How long ago was that?
9 months ago.
That ain't fresh, my man.
What do they got to do with them guys strong on me from mom being hurt? This is ridiculous.
I don't know nothing about that, buddy.
I'd like to know. This ain't fresh.
Anything?
Yeah.
What's your bangs? This is great.
You're not under arrest?
No,
Due to the severity of
this is all wrong.
you're not going to go anywhere right now. You're still
Probably.
Ben, so they're going to check on you, so let them do their job.
What am I being detained for?
Sir, because we have
Let me around for 600
Well,
lower
I
green
told
road.
you what was going on. Look at her phone. She mean guys over here. Look at her phone.
We'll handle it.
No, not like this.
Hey,
Hey,
chill out.
you motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm telling you to chill
You
out.
know what?
What?
You're doing this all wrong.
No, I'm not.
Hey, let them do the job, man. All right?
Do what job?
They're going to check on you.
You need to undo the cat feet.
Man, just let them
This is serious to me.
Are you declining medical?
I'm declining every fucking thing.
Okay, then put your feet in the car. He's
No,
fine.
I'm not.
back down the
Oh,
car.
is that right? Why are you guys doing this? Why are you taking for?
Sit in the car and chill out. You hear me? You're going to sit down
I
and chill
can't
out.
believe you guys are hurting me.
Ain't nobody hurting you.
Oh, this is lost
Just close
my
the door.
motherfucker. Yo, yeah. Motherfucker.
Huh?
You good?
Yeah. He was freaking out. So, he declined medical,
Okay.
and I don't see any self-defense marks on any of his arms. I don't see any blood on his hands. From what I can see with the handcuffs, he turned. I had Alex hold him, and I was just looking at his hands. I don't see any blood or nothing.
Okay.
It's pretty aggressive with us, though.
So,
He's starting to get pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
No dice? Okay. I didn't think so, blood, but we wanted to check that box. All right.
Neil has escalated from simple frustration to a full-blown tantrum. But that's nothing compared to the meltdown he would have when he found out he was being taken to the police station.
I need drinking water, please.
that's fine, brother. We're going to go back to the police department, okay?
Is that right? Am I under arrest?
No, you're just being detained.
Bro, my arms are bleeding.
Okay, we'll get you back there and look at him, okay?
What's the bag?
192.
We were from the mayor's house and his wife died. My mother. I've been here.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
No, I'm not. No. I cannot feel my fucking finger.
We will check on them in a second. You live 2 blocks from the PD. Troy 192, we're 23, ending 37808.1, 37808.1.
Jesus up. I had free water in fucking 3 hours. Oh my. That's even worse.
Mr. Howard.
Yeah. You know what? These guys are all wrong.
Okay. Well, that's
You
what
feel
we're
my fingers, yeah.
Okay, that's what we're here to find out. Okay.
Look at my fingers.
Okay. We'll get you inside. I'll get them off of you. Come on.
Sure, give me inside. This is bullshit, man.
Watch that. Watch that. There you go. Ain't like you saw the curb, man.
Man, this guy's in trouble, man. But my fingers. I did nothing. Tell my mom is hurting there. I hear the dog whimpering, man. I hear nothing but the music. Music fucking blocking. I couldn't go up there and dog whimpering at the door. My mom ain't a quiet person. Huh.
Do that twice.
That's fucking crazy. I need to drink water so bad.
Yeah, I'll get you some. Okay. Cupcake.
Yeah, look at my fucking left hand.
I got you. I get you.
You see that scar from my wrist to my fucking elbow?
Nah, I can't really see it, bud.
Well, you see it now?
Hang on.
I ain't here to cause no trouble, man. I want to know how my mom is. I'm fine, bro. I know I'll take this. I don't want to cause no problem.
I appreciate that.
Man, I seen a dirty come out. Listen, she's on that damn computer having sex with guys. It's embarrassing to me, but I'm sorry.
You're okay, bud. Let me see your hands. Make sure you're okay. So, you're all right.
I gotta.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
You see, you should not be doing me like that.
I got you. I see you.
You see.
Okay.
My fingers off.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick couple of pictures of you real quick, okay?
Please.
I'm gonna grab your
hands too, okay? Good, grab his teeth so you don't, that way you can chill out. And I'm gonna get you some water too, okay?
Heart-wrenching. I can't believe this shit's happening.
Hang tight for me,
I
okay?
am a damn rust chase about allowed to make a noise. I gotta peep and I gotta. You look at my phone, you see I take the microphone, but I'm sorry, I gotta be busy to, who's my mom calling? But,
Hey, Neil, let me grab a couple cool photos with you real quick, okay?
Okay.
Just sit tight, just sit tight. Actually, can you stand up for me? Thank you.
I just, I had blood draw.
Alright, look right here.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Close the store, we'll be right back.
As Neil's brothers and sisters arrived at the scene to deal with their mom's passing, a detective finally arrived to speak to Neil about what happened within the last few hours.
Yeah.
You alright?
A little bamboozled.
Understood. How much have you had to drink? Have you?
No, my mom drinks today.
Okay.
I don't drink it to the bottom. I know better. She lets me get a couple drinks here and there. I'm unemployed and I don't have no income, nothing like that.
Okay.
I work for my sister a little bit. She and her husband, I'm supposed to give her away on Saturday. Supposed to propose to my girlfriend for 35 years on Saturday.
Okay.
It's just crazy.
Yes, it is. So are you sober enough? Are you on anything? You're enough to understand me? Understand what's going on and stuff?
My thing is listening to people.
Okay.
You're not healed up yet. I used to talk like this.
Let me grab a notepad and stuff and we'll talk, okay? And then the one thing we'll have to do too, because obviously we don't know what all's going on yet. This isn't your first time around. You understand processes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to.
I also know the law.
So
if we get my call then, and then you got their own meeting.
No, hang tight with all of that, okay?
Let's be in charge, and this is not right. That's
none of that's going on right now, okay? We don't know what all's going on right now. So that's So let me grab a notepad. I gotta grab a form. Because then obviously, because we don't know what's going on, just for your own protection and the process of paperwork and stuff.
Listen to me, no, that's very right.
Hold on, but before I can listen to you for everything, I gotta have you sign your rights that you're telling me all this stuff, so I know what to do and what to go look at, okay? You know that stuff, you know I have to do that, and then you can tell me what's
in my file, man. You know, I've been through the same thing about.
Been through what?
Look, if I know what I'm doing, then look. This is ridiculous. Second time this happened.
Second time what happened?
What you guys are doing right now.
Let me read you your rights, sign it, and you can help me on this, okay? I have to do that.
No, I don't like you talking to a lawyer and I go see.
Yeah, absolutely. You have
and I walk out of here.
You have the absolute right for every bit of that, but if you want to help us with what's going on.
I'm telling you guys, go in this server and check her phone.
We will do that. We're working toward all of that, but obviously I have to, before I can talk to you and you tell me all that stuff, I have to do my process. You know that.
And
right?
They're going to let me walk out of here and this is wrong in every which way.
No, we don't know what's going on yet, bud.
I'm trying to tell you.
I have
my rights tell me I can walk out right now.
I have to be able to read you your rights first. Okay?
But I know.
So let's take care of all of that stuff, okay? I understand.
My rights over.
Nobody's asking you to sign your rights over. I'm asking you to acknowledge your rights. That's it. Okay?
You just said, let me get the paperwork and let you sign.
Yeah, that's just acknowledging your rights.
Everybody got fired, alright? You can look it up, man. And it was acknowledged that I was I signed my rights for my mother, what happened there. I'm telling you guys, you can take me on record of what I've said. I don't have to sign anything.
No, absolutely, you're not signing advice, I'll read it to you.
That's fine.
Okay?
I mean, I'm willing to cooperate.
And that's all we're doing.
When I called the law, I didn't expect to get jerked around like that, and this and that, and the other.
They didn't know what was going on, Neil. That's why I got you here. That's why I got you a bottle of water. That's why I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Where his coins at?
Oh, he retired a long time ago.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, he always treated me fair.
I'm not gonna do anything
Not
different
like
than
this,
that.
but that is the mayor's self's house.
I know.
All right, and they had an agreement with them. She had to wait so long to let guys come over and have sex with her. That whatever they're doing up there, man. We warned her, that it was trouble. We told her, what you're doing is trouble. She didn't know what she was doing. We couldn't literate on that. But my sister and my old lady and them know better. And I'm saying, you need to tell her about, you know, whatever they see on the internet and whatever the hell they see. And for what she does, usually we're gone 9 out of 10 times. You know, she tells us, don't come home. Don't come home with us, all right? I can tell you what I know, man.
And I want you to. I just have to read you your rights. You know that. That's it.
That's fine, but I didn't be able to get the fuck out of
No, as soon as we're done talking, okay? I need to talk to you. It's not gonna be something quick. You know that, okay?
You need to quit 48 hours?
No, us talking. I was talking to get all this stuff down. I need more than 2 minutes with you.
Your man's hurt bad.
I understand completely. I'd be devastated, Neil. I understand completely with that.
Man,
And that's why everything's that involves all of that.
I wake her up. She lets me know when she leaves. With the dog.
You've always been close to your mom. I know
All the
that.
grass and all that. That's me.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
I take that as my own. I'm there because I said heart surgery. That's my go-to, my mother.
I know that. I know.
But for me to be what the fuck they did.
Well, they didn't understand at the time. They had no idea what was going on. They had no idea what was going on.
Man, I'm so good about it on Friday. After my disability involved.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. My mom knew that. And then you look at the messages. It says first up the house, the kitchen, not my house. Paint my clothes. Okay, can I tell you? And you go back there and look, and everything I tell you is the truth.
Okay.
And then you let me go.
Okay. Let's talk then, okay? You tell me all that stuff. Let me grab my notepad.
Go back there and look every word for word.
Okay. I promise you I will do that. I promise you I will go
When
back
I
and
get to
check
go
everything.
home, when the sun comes up, I can call my girl, she come get me, I give her my sister away. We're going to catch nut check tomorrow, and get her talking about. You get in the house if they don't know yet, I would be like the one to tell them.
Okay. You're right back, okay?
Yeah.
Before the interrogation can even begin, Neil is being very defensive and trying to escape the station as soon as possible. His behavior isn't reflective of a son who just lost his mother or someone who's desperate to help the police figure out what happened. He's panicking as if he's the one in hot water, a good indicator that he's hiding something from the detective.
Nothing was said then. She called me, usually expects her about 8:30. She got a new job in St. Jacob, the Rooster, she calls.
Who did?
My mother.
Okay, she got a job at the Rooster?
Yes.
Okay. That was about 8:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she usually calls Nancy if I want something on the way home to eat. And she says she's gonna have company. And says that don't gotta clean the whole kitchen, just spruce up the kitchen. It's gonna be a while. I'm driving my car off first, I got a headlight on the car. And I said, okay. You bring company home. She goes, just don't take all them clothes off the kitchen table and throw them in the laundry room. And you'll see that's what it is. She goes and put a new smell good thing in the dog and put it on the counter. There's a wiener dog. She got a wiener dog. The wiener dog's Vincent thing.
My little candle melt thing?
One of them things. And she had the candle melt thing there, and I wiped off the Kool-Aid off the counter, put the thing and the dog on the counter, and grabbed all my clothes and threw them in the laundry room. And I went downstairs because the dog don't bark. I went downstairs and I could hear the car out front. I guess she jumped in his car and left hers. I didn't get to see anything. I wanted to go up there just to, like, make my presence known, but I was scared. Mom, I have someplace I got to go.
Right.
I'm moving out on Friday. And then I didn't hear nobody at all. I could just hear the car pull up in the car door. I didn't go back up. That was it. So then when I'm laying there in bed, I keep earplugs next to bed. I don't make a peep. I don't want to go up there and run off presence known, but my mom will threaten to call the cops, even if I'm out of line. You know, I've been over my out of line. If I disobey, you know, if I don't take trash out to the curb on time, whatever. And I put my earplugs in, then I could hear the banging. Bang, 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 the headboard. It's right there above the bed. And my mom making all kinds of ruckus. And I just told my girlfriend at night, laying there, little pillow over there. And then I heard this, I always hear the sliding glass door because if I forget to pull out, he's a cat. I know when she comes home at 8:30 in the morning that that's her. I know it's her. And I heard the sliding glass door close, and then I heard the puppy up there whining. And you could hear the cat banging, banging, banging on the back door. He ain't been set, but I tell you, when I went up there to spruce up the kitchen.
What time was that? Do you remember when you went to spruce up the kitchen?
No, as soon as she called me, about 8:30.
Okay. And what time did you hear the car?
About 9:30.
About 9:30?
About 8:40 when she called me, this is later than usual. And then she says...
So was she at the rooster? Did she already start the job, or?
Yeah, she was all getting on.
Oh, okay, so she's getting off work from the rooster.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she usually called me before that because she got a headlight on her car. And that's, you know, when she goes the back road to come from the rooster to her house. And she said, I'm going to park my car at the house and I'm going to jump in the car with him. So I don't get pulled over. And I knew she had the headlight on.
Okay. Which car's hers?
Made sense. The Ford.
The red car? Yeah. It's parked right here at the back of the house?
Ford, that's the Escape.
Escape, okay.
So I'm thinking, when I heard the dog whining, I'm thinking she didn't. The sliding glass door I heard for a fact, I know. Well, I could hear it boom, and I heard my mom's voice, and I sit there in the bed and I'm thinking, listening, and I heard her saying, you ain't gotta leave, you ain't gotta go. And then I heard, like, maybe 10 minutes later, I heard the glass door, and I'm thinking my mom's seeing the cat again. Second time, because she always does. Because the cat will sit there and go bang, bang, bang. There's a black cat that sleeps under the deck.
Okay.
And this headbutts it. Sliding glass door. And then I heard the puppy, and I'm always reminding the back door unlocked, or open. All the doors are always unlocked. But she tell me, you know, you be mind your own fucking business, not that mind. You ain't just find a good man. My sister and my girl were constantly saying, what is your mom doing is dangerous. They're gonna shit their pants. They're gonna be like, why didn't you go up there?
So she calls you about 8:40, she's coming home, tells you to spruce up the kitchen.
Then look at all this.
No, yeah, absolutely. So the spruce up the kitchen, you're downstairs, you hear the car.
I hear her in her car.
You hear her park her car?
I can hear it too. I hear the puppy.
Mm-hmm.
She leaves the back door wide open, both of them. But I mean, like the little dog, winter dog can hear her up there, he's whining at the door. And then I hear the car door close, so that's when I'm going to go up there to spruce up the kids. Because she told me it's gonna be a minute.
So did you see her at the house?
No, I didn't even see her.
Okay. So
I
when
could hear,
when you heard the other car,
the music up, that's when I heard the glass door. Maybe she ran him off, or maybe that was his deal.
what music did she crank up?
She cranks up old Conway Twitty or old she got a guy. I'll tell you this guy. I threatened this guy. Terry is his name, and she pays it. She don't need to work 3 jobs. Tom Kerker took care of all that. She has no bills. This guy every day she just was on his side to sue my other sister for 30 G's. This guy runs around town. We went to Pete's last week, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm in checkout with Neil right now. Do you want to come up here?" He lives behind Pete's somewhere back there. And I see her in the rearview mirror, and she's down there at Subway, and I'm sitting there with a house there here. She got the keys to the car. And you can easily see her cash in hand, giving cash and her gas card. Like, me and my girl, I got like 6, 7 doctor's appointments a week with his heart, and cardiologist and all this, my teeth, whatever. And we asked for $10 in gas last week, and she goes, I can't afford it. And my sister finds a $600 Home Depot bill on the counter. What is it, Mom? You ain't even bought a doorknob for this place. She's supporting this guy.
You just know his name's Terry?
Terry's McFarland. And I couldn't believe that, for one, they always, Mom, they're bragging on the phone meeting these guys on the internet. I've seen guys on the back porch, and I'm out there doing yard work, or I'm working on the mower. Like, hey, I know a nice many more there, and I know from a guy when my last job told me about it, that how easy it was, and all it did is for sex. Tenders.
Yeah, I looked it up. Tender?
Yeah, and come to find out, my mom's doing that. And my last night, what she told me, you spruce up the kitchen, don't you have to clean it, take all them clothes off, because there's a mountain of clothes, it's embarrassing. Take them all off the kitchen clothes I just threw in that laundry room, and I gripped for the basket, and I pulled them toward the door, so the guy, if he pushed the door, wouldn't be able to see our mommy clothes.
Did you ever hear anybody else come in the house?
I heard them. I heard them banging off the either the headboard or the dresser. And my mom wailing, and I'm just like,
Which bedroom was that though?
the bedroom right above the basement.
So if I'm looking at the phone where you're...
Rather unintentionally, Neil has given the detectives a reason to suspect foul play. The fact that he is so openly disturbed and upset by his mother's conduct in her romantic life. It's admittedly unusual that a son would care this much about what his mother does behind closed doors. There's likely to be another reason why Neil was so agitated, but if the detectives can keep Neil talking, he's likely to give it away on his own.
Is that your current girlfriend?
No, Haley's daughter.
Haley's daughter. Who's your current girlfriend? Dawn.
Nice.
Okay, I don't know her.
No, when he never got in trouble.
Does she live around here?
Granted.
So she was on the phone with you tonight, though, when your mom...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's Dawn's last name?
Look at the message.
And I appreciate it.
No, I'm being bad.
What's Dawn's last name?
Like the vacuum?
That's a married name. Yeah, I plan on marrying her.
How long you guys been together?
We were together in high school.
Oh, wow.
35 years ago, 30, she counts. And my mom said, you know, Neil lives in Maryville now. This is before the heart attack and all that. And she came by my house. I was working in the lake house, the bar.
Mm-hmm.
because we were laid off from Cooper Beeline at the time. And she came on my doorstep one day, and she had a similar situation. She had kids, I had kids. We both went through a divorce, and she was through the hard thing and everything with me. And 35, it's storybook, 35 years. Since I was a junior, I was a freshman. Still has a story, man. People can't believe that she's now. It's like nothing ever changed.
Did she come to the house too then?
No, yesterday, she broke her foot at home. I haven't seen her in about 3 days.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting her to come over. Everybody stood me up yesterday. I actually saw my mom in between jobs. She comes home and changes shoes and changes shirt. She works at the Troy Family Restaurant.
Okay.
She comes home, switches shoes and shirts, and I might see her 2 seconds, and she's 20 seconds at the most. I'm like, hey, I'm taking me right down to the switches on.
Now, you said everything's on your...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Everything's on your phone at the house, right? So we'll end up applying for a search warrant on that to go through that too.
Is there a go home and get my sister away, man?
So,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get there, but you know, what you gotta understand is you're our only link at the moment. We've gotta have you readily available.
I'm telling you, her phone is...
How do we get into her phone though? Did I have a passcode or anything?
Passcode or anything for her?
No, we talk on the way home.
No. Here's what I'm saying. With your mom's phone, when she opened it up, did it have a passcode on it?
No.
It just opened up?
I never touch it. I know I'm not that kind of person.
Do you know what?
I know, but
do you know what carrier it is? Is it Verizon?
We have to be able to get in there to see all that on her phone.
All right, I'm gonna guess. Man, there was a stack of bills there. I bring the mail in every day. I can tell you.
Well, what's yours?
Can we
get Cricket? I get paid for the government.
Okay.
Whatever.
So it's not on a phone plan with her?
No.
Okay.
Do you have a if we go to search your phone, do you have a passcode on it? Okay. You have a problem if we do that?
Police would end up searching Neil's phone, and inside, they'd discover something that Neil apparently forgot was in there. If he'd remembered, he certainly wouldn't have given the detectives access to his device. But we'll touch on that little mistake a little later.
At the backside of the house, so that doesn't work anymore.
I doubt it. Sometimes I never do.
Gotcha. Was that wireless cameras that are back there? I always ask that. If somebody came out the back door, I want to see who it is.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I mean, like I said, I've been there.
You don't ever get to look at them or anything?
Never. When Tom was alive, but that's been about 6 to 8 years ago. My son like that. I seen at the funeral.
Yeah, we were all feeling.
Yeah.
What made you call us? Did you call 911 or what?
Yes, automatically.
What made you decide to call us?
Because my grandma had this thing with my uncle that they try to say he sat with his ex-wife type thing. And I was hollering at my mom, you can see that I tried to call her.
You tried to call her you tried to call her?
I left my phone on the steps right there by the foyer.
Yeah, we saw it. We'll grab it. We saw it there.
I mean...
And you said the door to her room was closed and the dog was outside of the room?
No, the dog was inside, but the door was cracked. My mom wasn't hollering, or my mom wasn't answering. My mom's a very boisterous person. Alright, and the way it went silent was eerie.
Who turned the music down? You said the music got turned down.
Yeah, the music was cranking. When the cops got there, the music was blasting.
Okay. Did you go in?
Oh, they told me.
Did you go in there?
I did.
And what did you see?
And I pulled off, like the cover, the window was shaking. Pulled off the cover and I went, oh my God.
What did you see?
They were standing right there. I said there's blood coming out of her nose.
And what did you see?
There's blood coming out of her nose.
Okay.
Mouth. I seen it right there, ran like this. So there's blood coming out of her nose and mouth.
Did you see anything else around here?
No, I didn't pay attention. Oh, my legs were just shaking. I don't know. When I saw that, you guys were like, get the hell out.
Okay.
They were standing right behind me.
So you saw the blood in the nose?
I saw the blood. It's the only other time I ever seen that was somebody in a diabetic coma.
Okay. And I'm sure that was probably devastating to your mom.
Yeah, I seen my grandma been like that.
Did you see anything out of the ordinary on her?
On her? No.
About the way a room looked, any kind of, injuries from my mother with blood?
No. I didn't look back.
I mean, you didn't do, it almost seemed to be normal or out of reaction to try to shake her and say, Mom. Nothing?
No, I never went in there.
No, the second time, when you did, when you said the police told you to go get her.
I said she ain't waking up. That's
Okay.
what I said. Because I went, I'm automatic instinct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's what I'm getting at, is when they asked you to go back in there, did you see her?
I said that Mom, and went, oh.
Because she wasn't moving, she wasn't talking,
Why I didn't see any blood? When that happened, my grandmother died. But it was diabetic colon. Mom's a bad diabetic. She decided to take shots in the belly right in front of me.
Keep them some of that
In the fridge.
in the fridge. Is it the preloaded ones, or is she
I don't.
draw it from the vials?
It gets me ill. My grandma used to know hesitation in front of my guns and that.
No, your mom. You said your mom's a diabetic?
Yeah.
And she takes something?
Yeah. I guess. I don't. She takes a shot to lose weight.
Oh, it's not for insulin, that's to
I
try
don't
to
know.
time.
There's that guy is all about this guy.
What guy? That Terry guy?
Yeah, it's terrible, man. And then everybody. I didn't want
Been like with your mom lately.
my mom. We're golden. Like
You guys used to be volatile with each other. Like arguing constantly.
not when Tom was alive.
No, but here in the last couple of years, last time I talked to you, it was you and your mom arguing.
Yeah, I over that guy.
It was over that guy.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, when he was around, nobody wasn't allowed over there. Then you see my sister.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time he was there?
But when the ambulance had to come get my mom a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
All you know is that recent.
He was there then?
He was there then, and then the ambulance didn't take my mom, and my mom said there was $200 missing out of her, one of the girls wear at work.
The apron?
Yeah.
The smock thing?
And I said, the only one who was down there was him.
And who's him?
Terry.
That's the same Terry guy?
And when the cops pulled up, because she had a spell, like overwork, dehydrated because she drinks nonstop. And the ambulance ended up taking her. Terry we saw the cops, he skied out the back door and peeled out when the cops were coming in her door, or foyer door, and I'm like,
So, you and your mom been getting along okay? There have been arguments, or just, then obviously you're upset she's bringing these men in the house because you're worried about her and stuff?
And when the girls in my life tell me to keep an eye out, we'll look out, because creeps are like that my mom knows that I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Right.
And I'm not gonna step on her toes. And here lately, she been helping me because, I was going through the disability thing for the last 8 years. With 4 hours surgery. And she's like helping me look for a place.
Where are you moving to?
My sister's a realtor, so they've got like cheap picture-uppers in mine. Tomorrow was supposed to be my lump sum.
I know, but you said you were moving out on Friday. Where were you going to?
Friday in Granite City. They're bought some apartments, and they got bought the adjoining house. I'm just gonna be a watch talk, but they're remodeling the apartment.
So you were gonna live in the house? It was on
Live in the house and decide if I want to buy it.
Gotcha. When he and your mom came home and left around 12:30, you said that's the last time anybody was in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
12:30. I think you said they were there at 10. I was kind of confused.
No. They got back at 10, but the guy was there. I can hear him banging whatever they were doing until about 12:30.
And then did somebody leave again at 12:30?
And then that's when the music went up. The music went way up, and I heard her talking telling him wherever, I heard the guy back was saying, no, you ain't gotta go now. Don't leave. And I'm thinking to myself, I know it, because I didn't ruin this. And then I heard her talking, I thought she was talking to the wiener dog. Like, getting him in the room and shit. That was still
Is that about the time you heard the back door open too?
Yeah.
Around 12:30?
Yeah. And I was still hearing banging going on up there, but I wasn't gonna go up there until I knew I wasn't intruding on her business.
So how long did you wait till you went upstairs?
About 1.
You went there about 1 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. And then I heard the dog in there crying, which is out of the ordinary.
According to Neil, his mother Norma and her date returned home around 10:30 p.m., and he heard the sounds of her guests leaving around 12:30. Detectives later got their hands on the last pieces of footage ever taken of Norma while she was on her date with Mr. James Carter. The footage shows them inside a bar around shortly before 8:30. They wrap things up there and head to another bar, which they enter about 30 minutes later. They enjoy another hour of drinks and conversation before leaving the bar at 10 p.m. It makes sense that they would have made it home around 10:30 p.m., but a later analysis of the GPS data on James's phone showed that by 11:30, he was on the way back to St. Louis, making it impossible that Norma was speaking to him at 12:30. This means that either Neil is lying about hearing his mother speaking to someone at 12:30, or that it wasn't James that Norma was speaking to.
Just to clarify, you called 911 before you walked into the room?
Yeah.
I mean, you've not been in that room?
I've not been in that room.
Okay.
So about 12:30 is when you hear the music out loud. You heard her talking to this guy, and then you heard the sliding glass door open.
And it could have been open the whole time, and then somebody took clothes. I was sitting there, laying there in bed with my earplugs. And you could see that they were sleeping with the earplugs next to my bed.
Okay.
And there's a couple things in a room that doesn't make sense. I see a lot of female stuff in there, but there's there's like a pillow that didn't look like there belonged. There was a yellow and black bungee cord on the floor. There was looked like a pair of underwear. Is any of that yours?
No.
You never wouldn't stayed there before?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a pair of women's underwear there. It looked like a pair of maybe a boxers or something. I don't know. Maybe it was just a blanket. But there's that. There's a yellow and black bungee cord. There's a pillow that looks out of place. I didn't know if that was your pillow, your bungee cord, your underwear, or anything like that. None of that stuff would be yours?
No.
Okay.
I'm wearing things.
And I think your pants are ripped. How did those get ripped?
No, he's working outside.
Gotcha.
And this pocket here, this pocket you don't put nothing.
No, it all fall right out?
Ends up down your shoe.
Gotcha.
It's been like that.
Okay.
Forever. No.
Do you know why she had a bungee cord in there?
No. I don't go in there.
Okay. That
down there is dirty. Down there is dirty, disgusting, dirty. That's embarrassing. So my girl comes over and she don't never been down there. What when the covered for
There's no way that bungee cord would have been yours from the basement?
No.
Okay. Or your car, or none of that would. Okay. The underwear wouldn't be yours.
No.
Okay. The pillows that were in it. Yeah. And it may be just a blanket. It's like a plaid, almost looking something. I didn't know if it was underwear, if it was a blanket. But it didn't belong. It didn't look like it belonged on the bed.
Man, it's disgusting on there.
What was it you were saying earlier that there was supposed to be an agreement to where she wants them in the house for a certain time after time?
Not to look bad. My mom says open and button. That was something to do in the will or something.
Oh, really?
Really?
That was crazy. I wouldn't need this to come back out there.
Oh, okay. All right. Let us take a break for a minute.
Can you do me a favor? That was crazy calling us. They want us to come back out there. I don't want you to go anywhere because we need to finish your story.
I'm done, man.
What do you mean?
I've said my piece, what happened.
No. But we're also, you said we could look at your phone. We're going to bring that back.
Man, y'all know by law you can't hold me here, man, like this.
I'm asking you to stay here so we could hide us.
I would like, I'm never going back there.
No, nobody's going back there right now.
No, man.
Nobody's going back there right now.
Man, I'm all weird.
I have to go back there.
I like to call my girlfriend, have her come get me.
Well, I don't have a phone for you to do that with.
I walk somewhere.
Okay, well, give us a few minutes.
No, man.
Yeah, give us a few minutes.
I'll have to give you a tracking monitor on me.
No.
This is outrageous.
I don't want to come back in contact. I don't want to come back and track you down again. I want to go get your phone. I want to bring it back there. You told me that you would show me the messages from last night.
And I'm going to have my word. You can have it.
That's what I'm saying. Can you just wait here for me? No. On that, because I'm not taking you back down there.
I'm being trapped, man.
Well,
I don't have to be.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Neil, but
I'll tell you what my sister's number is. You can call her, and you can get over her to come get me. Where's she getting married tomorrow?
Okay. What's her number?
6.
So that's 618.
Okay. Give me a minute to call her, okay? I'll call her now. He's like,
hey.
Tell her to come get me.
Neil.
He's like,
hey, Neil.
Oh, man, I've already agreed to, I was gonna take my right to remain silent.
Listen to me.
And I just told you everything I know.
All I was gonna do is say thank you for sitting there talking to me.
I know, sir.
That's all I was gonna do for you.
I mean, I feel
I
like
was gonna stand up and shake your head.
everything's gonna come down on me, man. And I want you to look at her phone.
That's what I...
why would you feel like everything would come down on you?
Nothing, I ain't nothing to hide.
I know that. I'm saying, then why do you feel that way?
Outrageous, I feel comfortable with you guys.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, Neil. All I was gonna do is say...
I gotta go talk to my sister and I'd let her know what the hell's going on.
We're gonna call her.
Let me call her, see if I can get hold of her now, okay?
If I tell her to pick me up, but uptown.
Okay.
As ZX. Or something, if you would. Nothing, man. No, I gotta get my situated tomorrow. This is gonna ruin everything. Everybody think I wanna let her down slow. No, I don't want to tell her I'm at fault for
You know your
nothing.
mom's deceased, right?
No.
Your mom was deceased.
I said she was hurt.
Your mom's deceased. So that's why we're making this into what we need to have you around available for us, okay? So at this point, we have to have everybody around that can help us.
No, I'd like to see my sister.
Oh,
Right now, Richard, hold on, sit down, okay?
No.
So you're not leaving?
You're not leaving.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're not leaving.
Oh, is that right?
Your mother's deceased. You know, you're the
What is
only
that?
person we know that saw her last that we can talk to.
I didn't see her last night.
You did too.
I seen her last night.
You walked in there when the officers asked you to. You were the last one there with her, so you're the only link we have to help.
You're the last person that saw her, correct?
I didn't see her last night until they told me to go in there.
Absolutely, we know that. But then you spoke with her at 8:30.
I knew it.
You spoke with her at 8:30.
Call my sister and let me talk to her.
You spoke with her at
That's what I
8:30.
do.
No, I didn't see her. I told you.
I know, you said you talked to her at 8:30.
Neil, we're not accusing you of anything. You don't understand.
You're the last person that accused her, though. When the officers showed up and you called to have her checked on, right?
The officers told me, we're not going in there, you go in there.
They thought you guys
No,
were
you're going
arguing.
in
They
there.
said, go get
No, he didn't tell me we were arguing. Now you're lying.
No. It's exactly what the officers thought. That's why they asked you to go
What
get
they
her.
thought.
Neil, settle down.
I don't blame you for being upset. I don't.
No, I gotta talk to my sister right now.
Moran,
Don't tell me, no, you're not, you even know you're not going. We're doing it, but we're not accusing you. They was last time one that saw her. I go, Richard, whatever that guy was the last one that saw her.
and we have that written down. We're gonna try to check
I
those
wrote it
people.
down, there's nothing in my work didn't, and then I didn't use my right to remain silent.
What's that got to do with
What
anything?
does that got to do with me having you hold me against my will?
Because for all we know, that you're responsible for this. We don't.
What?
We're trying to prove this.
Oh, no.
Neil, you gotta understand, we have a job.
Oh, no.
Well, let me talk. I've let you talk to Neil.
Notice that Neil is more emotional about possibly being accused than the fact that detectives just confirmed that his mother is dead. In fact, he hasn't shed a single tear for his mother throughout the entirety of the interrogation, even when recounting how he found his mother dead, which would cause anyone to have an emotional breakdown.
That's why I'm asking you. You are my only link. So if you, let's reverse the roles.
I'll be right up the fucking street. I need somebody to talk to you. Buy a lawyer right now.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be done explaining to you. That's what you want as your lawyer. I'm gonna be done explaining what I'm trying to do.
I just tried to help you. I told you the information's on her phone.
And I had no ability to look at that while I'm here with you. But
You're
now,
gonna hold me against my will.
the guy you said you want a lawyer, I can't even talk to you.
And you're gonna hold me?
Is that what you're asking? Are you asking for a lawyer?
Are you gonna hold me?
Are you asking for a
Are
lawyer?
you gonna hold me? You just told me you're gonna hold me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you.
No, we're not letting you-
because you were my only link to her, and I'm not gonna go.
And I asked you, let me call my sister. You said, I'm gonna call
I
her.
told you I would go call your sister.
And I need to talk to her.
That's why I asked for them.
And I gave everything that I know to you voluntarily. And I knew I should have said that the right to remain silent.
Well, then we have nothing to go on.
But you want to help your mom.
I'm trying.
That's
I'm
what
giving you everything. Time. Look at the time frame. Look at our phones.
Neil, let's be very clear right now, okay? Do you want a lawyer or do you want to talk to us?
I want to talk to my sister.
Okay, and we'll arrange that. I've got to call her still.
So will you allow us to go call her and then come back and talk to you?
I want to talk to her.
I just asked you a question.
I want to talk to her.
There's no phone here that you
I
can
want
use.
to, well, I need to talk to her on a cell phone, my cell phone.
And I don't have that here, do I?
No. I want to talk to a lawyer.
Okay.
I give you everything, every fucking
Okay.
thing, every piece of information I had, and then you can tell me you're gonna hold me? Unbelievable. Somebody's getting fired. Fucking up. That's unbelievable.
Neil is left at the police station for about 8 hours before a detective returns. During that time, Neil apparently had a change of heart and requested to speak to a detective himself.
And I want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
And anything you say can be used against you in court or other proceedings. Do you understand?
Yes.
Neil, I just want to clarify too, you do understand your rights. You had asked earlier for an attorney, but you have since said to me that you wanted to speak to me again on your own accord. Is that true?
Yes.
So you do want to talk to me and you understand your rights, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me tell you something. Neil, I'm a fresh detective, okay, from this. I just got into work. I want to start from the very beginning and you tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on. Tell me, why am I here?
My mom, she comes home from one job. She works like 3 jobs.
Okay.
She don't have to. She's a sugar mama to more than one guy.
Do you know these guys?
I know of one, but somehow she going online and meeting guys, random guys coming in and out of the house.
That's gotta be tough for you as her son.
I usually gone. I usually leave, or I'm in bed. I'm asleep.
Where's her bedroom?
Her bedroom, we call it the dirty end of the house. Nobody goes down there. Nobody's allowed down there. It's on the.
Is that the room closest towards the driveway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she I didn't even see her yesterday. She goes from one job to the other. And my sister was supposed to come by and take me to her old house, which is in Troy, to clean it, to make sure it was clean, because she was showing it last night. My sister didn't have shown up. Well, I could hear my mom upstairs. She comes in, changes shirt, changes shoes, and gone that fast. Well, I called her, and I said, I thought I heard you upstairs. I need to run it out before you go to your other job. She said, I'm already at the other job. So I didn't see her. She usually calls me when she's leaving her other job to ask me if she wants anything to eat, or do I want anything to eat. And she called me later than usual. She called me, you can look at the phone, she called me at 9:30, I believe, about 9:15. She's usually home by about that time. And says,
just a 9:15?
About that time, 9:30. And said, I was already downstairs ready for bed. And she said, I've got cab company, which that means you can't make a noise, you know, don't make a peep, don't go upstairs, you're not there, basically. And I said, alright, well, I'm already ready for bed. She said, well, let's go up and spruce up the kitchen a little bit. And then I'll take this to my grave. Spruce up the kitchen a little bit. It ain't gotta be that. And she called me. She didn't text me. Said, sometimes she just texts. Said, yeah, I'm gonna have company over, but we're gonna drop my car off because I got a headlight out. I said, alright, so what, I gotta hurry up? She said, just take all the clothes off the kitchen table and throw them in the laundry room. The laundry room side of that bathroom. So I took all the clothes and threw them in there, and I pulled the door as close as I could so nobody would see what was in there. And so I didn't see her drop her car off, but when I went back downstairs, I heard the car door. I can hear it from the basement. Can't see nothing because the windows are real high. But I heard the car door and I heard the dog, you know, barking, because she always leaves the doors wide open. Mainly wide open. And I have to go up there and close them to make sure that there's a cat that we feed, and then there's raccoons as wildlife.
Well, sure.
So she does it every night, every other night, mainly every night.
She feeds raccoons?
Yeah. Feeds them and leaves the doors open.
Do you ever get to your house?
I get ear noises like butter. She got a wiener dog, and I'm afraid that wiener dog's gonna get messed up.
Yeah, raccoon will eat it.
And
so let me make sure I understand this. So you're telling me that your mom went to her second job and you're like, hey, where you at?
She called me. I usually expect her call like that.
And what time is that?
It's about 9, quarter after 9.
Okay.
And she usually, I think the place closes at 8.
Well, what's her second job?
The Rooster.
Oh, in St. Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's already at her second job, and she says what?
What, when I took her a ride?
Where did you want to go?
I wanted to go to my sister's house because she was showing her house.
The one in Swansea or the one in
We're in Swansea, but she's got a house she turned to sell in Troy.
Oh, I think she told me that. And again, you told me you made the comment that you were looking to buy a house, right?
My sister's buying an apartment complex, and there's a cheap house right there. She said I could see if I want the house and not at the same time while they're remodeling the apartments, I can watch the property and make sure they don't get vandalized or get stuff stolen. Basically, what I do in my mind. And
so, when you heard the doors close and your mom left, what time was that?
About 10.
Okay, and
I didn't call her because I know not to bug her. Because it could be this guy, she's infatuated with this guy here in town.
You know his name?
Carey something. I want to say McFarland, but she gives him money every day, all day.
In the last interview, Neil didn't mention anything about his mother giving guys money, but here, he brings it up multiple times. As an unemployed adult who relies entirely on Norma for money, one could see how having to share his finances with other men might be infuriating to someone in his position, especially if it leaves little to no money for him. This might be the missing link we were looking for, the real fuel behind Neil's rage and embarrassment.
I actually had to call the ambulance about 3 weeks back, or maybe a month now. And I'm thinking, my mom was having a spell. She worked way overworked and she drinks all day, every day, nonstop. So she was flipping out, like seeing stuff and hallucinating and that. Well, she goes, you better not. Well, my sister, I called my sister and told her my sister called you guys from Swansea. And you guys showed up and I said, she's really out there. And her pill bottles usually are sitting on right there by the stove, and they're all gone. I don't know if she took them all, if she said she was gonna kill herself. That Terry guy showed up, and my family can't stand this guy. And I didn't know this until I started staying with my mom. And he sued my other sister and won, and my mom's on this guy's side.
Oh, wow.
So my sister don't want nothing to do with my mom.
So create kind of a rift in the family?
Yeah, and then my daughter is 24 now. When my daughter was 12, my mom's been chasing this guy before her husband was dead.
Oh, wow.
So,
I thought, so what was your dad's name?
George.
George?
Yeah.
I remember meeting him.
Not my dad. Well, he's my dad. He's raising his own, the mayor.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom has something in his will. My mom talked about it all the time. For the last, he had a thing in his will where she was not allowed to move on for like 5 years. Because he left some kind of thing where all the bills are paid for. Mom doesn't have to work. She works to support this guy, this douchebag. So my daughter's 24 now. When she was 12, my mom had Tom had custody of my daughter.
How's your daughter?
She's 24 now. But she was 12 at the time.
Where'd your daughter live?
In Granite City.
Your daughter lives in Granite?
Yeah.
Are you close with her?
We were. My uncle, so my uncle lived in Vegas. And I went out there and bought some about 15 years ago, and that we had a falling out, and I came back home. Well, now he came to propose to my mom, because my mom said she can move on after 5 years after Tom's dead. My uncle moves here, leaves everything behind, and proposes to my mom, and she turns him down. He buys a house in Granite for me and my sister. Well, he didn't like my sister's boyfriend, he didn't like my girlfriend, so that lasted a week.
Oh.
And he moved my daughter in, raising her as his own granddaughter, and we disowned him. My daughter's still there, living with me.
Do you still communicate?
I haven't since I've been in my mom's. The reason I'm in my mom's is because me and my uncle had fallen out. So I had to go there because I had the heart surgery. And I'm not well enough yet. I can't work.
What did you do before you worked?
I was a welder. I painted airplanes.
Were you good?
Yeah, my dad was done. I couldn't live up to that.
No?
No.
What did you like the most about the job?
Money.
Good money?
Yeah, it's like I was 19 making $30 an hour.
Sure. So you hear the door close, your mom leaves. So
I heard
this was around 10 o'clock?
Yeah, I heard the car door. And I just automatically assumed it was her because she said, we're not coming in. I'm going to get in with him and we'll be back. So you got time to clean up a little bit. And she said, had dogs hang on the counter, put one of those candle things in it. Smelled good.
So at what point did you decide to go and check on your mom?
I'm going, they were gone. So she had no problem with ants all over the counter. Well, I forgot that the ant spray was right there on the counter. I heard him put it under the sink. I just did a look throw and I went downstairs. Well, I sleep with earplugs. They're next to my bed.
I do too.
Yeah. And I called my girlfriend one more time and I said, so no chance of you coming. She broke her foot last week, so it's hard for her to drive. And I said, no chance you coming tonight, don't forget the wedding this week. And she said, baby, I can't, but you got me all day tomorrow. And I started sending her like love songs. I laid down and put the earplugs in, and I heard this sliding glass door, the back door.
What time was that?
This is probably 10:30. 10:30. Yeah, I'm guessing they went to a bar for a minute or something, or went and got a room. I don't know. But I never seen the guy. I couldn't even hear his voice because I don't know if she was talking to the dog or talking to this guy. But then I know they went in the bedroom because they were all kinds of noise.
Which bedroom?
The spare bedroom right above the basement.
So there's a bedroom right above your bedroom. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I put the earplugs in and put some tissue in, and I slept, I slept. I didn't, I'm trying to sleep, turn the TV up a little bit. And it stopped, but then I hear him in the other side of the house, where her bedroom is. And then they were in the kitchen, and I hear some banging on. I guess I don't know if she was cooking or what she was doing. I heard her down on her end howling out the door. Yeah, what I heard her say, well, you ain't gotta go, so what are you leaving for so fast? And then I hear the music goes up. She listens to them old sorrow country songs. The music all of a sudden turns on, and it's pretty loud. And then I'm tempted to go up there, and I'm like, no, too soon. And I sounded like she's letting the dog out. And I heard her saying, yeah, come on, Wiener. Time for bed. And I hear the sliding glass door.
Keep going, tell me what
My mom was supposed to take that dog to Belleville Oktoberfest or Wiener Dog Race on Saturday.
That dog's not running anywhere.
I know, she's telling me she have a McDonald's cheeseburger and that's the other end.
That dog eat a cheeseburger?
That's all the dog eats. She brings him food and I'm eating.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive for that dog to be able to munch on a cheeseburger.
Guys, like there was 140 pizza a couple of weeks ago. She gave it to him and he didn't touch it. I'm like, man, he ain't not eating that, Mom.
So you hear the cat being fed, and then
No,
okay.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know why the back door opened.
I gotcha.
I'm thinking the guy was leaving.
And you hear the country music.
The music is blasting, so I can't hear nothing.
Okay.
Over the music, and I don't wake her up. I walk on pins and needles when I go use the bathroom.
Upstairs.
I wait for her to go to bed, and then I'll go up there and feed. Get my laundry out of the dryer and then I had that sliding door. Well, I gave it a few minutes. That music was blasting, so I was going to go ask Alexa to turn, volume down and check the back door. And then I said, Mom, I heard the wiener dog whining, crying. And her bedroom door wasn't closed all the way. It was pulled shut, so he couldn't get out. He was like whining at the door, and I went, what's wrong with you? Stop crying. I was like, Mom, I called her. I'm sitting right there on the steps going down to her room. And I don't want to wake her up. I'm like, Mom, you left the back door open again. Mom. And I opened the door to let the dog out. And he's shaking. And he runs and jumps up on her bed. And I went, Mom, I called my sister to tell me, no answer. I called my girlfriend, no answer, and then I'm like panicking. Oh no.
Did you saw your mom, or at that?
I didn't see her because the cover was over. But that's how she sleeps. Oh, I got you. She sleeps on her belly, and you can't even tell if she's in there with pillows. So she could have left again, and I wouldn't have known.
I gotcha. So what happened? So you're hearing that you're yelling, Mom.
What time? I seen the dog like this is probably going along about 12. So I think I called you guys at 12:30. So after you see your mom, and you called your sisters and no one answered, then what? I called 911. And tell me what happened after that. My mom's not responding. And then I waited, and she goes, well, you see him? I said, yeah. And I went out there, and the cop said, no, you go in and check on her. I said, I'm too scared. I don't want to see it.
Did you already tell them that you had seen her? Or?
No, I didn't see her.
Oh, you didn't see her?
No.
But you knew something was wrong?
I covered her over. She wasn't get against me. And my mom, if she hears the back door, she hears me getting too loud, go to the bathroom, she get up.
And yelled at you?
I don't make noise no more.
Your relationship with your mom, was it good, bad, off and on?
It's been really good here lately. I was having a hard time getting doctors or rides to my doctor's appointments and that. With her working 3 jobs, it was hard. And my girlfriend's got her own life. She has her own kids and her old thing.
How old are you?
45. But I'm there because I just got this disability this week, man. Everything was going good, really good. And I told my mom that I was going to give her $2,000 for rent for letting me stay there the last 6 months. And she was like, cool. I still had money in my pocket that she gave me last week. Or she gave me $10 because I had a bunch of change.
Yeah, but it's got to be tough. Like,
no ride, I have no ride.
You don't have a car, and to me, I guess where I struggled, and I feel bad for you. I do. I think that you got dealt a shit hand because you poor guy, you've been through hell and back with health issues, and then you have to live in this basement.
Oh, the sewage, the gross.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you're expected to be quiet. Every time your mom brings a new man home, and you have to sit there and listen to her have sex. I'll tell you right now, I would be upset.
This is a known fact. You can ask my sisters. You know, they're telling my mom is dangerous.
Your mom's dangerous?
No, these random guys.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, I'm talking about for your own mental health, to be able to...
It's been like that our whole life.
Your whole life?
My whole life. My mom and dad ain't never been together since I was a baby.
Has it been hard for you?
I'm going back and forth. It was hard. And I'm just the older one, so they would put me on the stand to decide that they give me and my sister in front of my mom and dad, in front of my whole family. Being older now, I can touch and figuring them, you know, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Sleeping in a basement, putting on earplugs to avoid listening to your mom have sex, and have random guys coming over and listen to country music real loud.
No, my sisters don't want to hear about it because I'll say, why don't you tell her on? Because somebody showed her how to do that. Because I've seen guys, I'll be outside working on something in the garage or mowing the grass, and some random guy, her feeding him on the back deck. And I'll just stay out there, and the guy will be there a half hour.
Does that bother you?
And I don't go in my house. It bothers me, it's in Tom's house. And Tom has a thing, we know this, when she brags about it on the phone, whoever she's talking to, my husband was a millionaire, and I had to wait 5 years before I can move on. It says something, she got some kind of paper in a will or something that he had. I've never seen it, just see her talking, bragging about it. But I've heard her say, all right, time's been up now. And she's, I don't know. But she was always a very bunch of fools.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me ask you something, Neil. You know, here's something about me. I can tell you right now, I give everybody respect. I've been cool with you since the very beginning, right? Have I been fair?
Yeah.
Have I been honest?
Yeah.
And there's one thing about me is I don't beat around the bush and I don't play games. I'm a straightforward guy. And like you said, you want to talk to your sister, I made it happen, right? You wanted some food, I got you food, I got you your medicine. You name it, I can work with you, okay?
Well, let's talk to my girlfriend.
And you know what? I'll see what I can do, all right? But if there's one thing I want you to understand about me, is that a lot of the questions that I'm going to ask you, I already know the answers to it. I just want to make sure that you're being honest with me. Is that fair?
That's what I'm telling her. I asked my sister. I said, I'm going to have no reason to lie. The story will be the same when I'm long gone. I said, no lawyer. This is ridiculous. And this guy seems like a nice guy.
Me?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I am.
I said, I'm just going to tell him what I told them guys last night.
Put in a bad situation that made this difficult for you. I do. I can't possibly imagine.
We were looking so forward this weekend.
And you know what? You know what? Here's the thing. You need to take things one day at a time, focus on the truth, and let's get through this. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do.
You should have some answers on that phone.
And here's the thing. We are right now, we are right in the middle of dumping that phone to get all the answers that we need. Our forensics guys, did you know that they spent like 3 hours out there processing that scene? They pulled skin from underneath your mom's fingernails. They took pictures of everything. They lifted DNA. I'm telling you right now, the technology and the forensics that these guys can do they don't even compare.
I hope they did in that bedroom. I'm sure they did. In that spare room, because when I was in the back of the cop car, I was like, you're in the wrong, they're in the living room. And I'm like, it's not the right room. They were in the spare bedroom.
When what?
When they were having rough sex with me.
When did you hear them having rough sex?
That's why I put the earplugs and I laid down.
Okay.
And that's why I knew she had company.
Was that before you heard the music?
Yeah.
And you heard it in the room above you?
Yeah. And then I heard them one in the house to the other. And then when I heard the music blasting, is when I heard her telling the guy, you ain't got to leave so fast.
How long did you let pass before you heard the loud music and the time you went upstairs? Would you guess?
About an hour.
An hour? So you sat there and listened to it for an hour and then you decided to go up and check on your mom?
No, I heard her having a conversation.
With the music?
Okay.
How much time?
And then I said that I heard her letting the dog out because I heard her saying, come on, Wiener, to the dog.
How much was the music off then?
Oh, the music was on.
So when you went upstairs...
But the front door is right there above my room.
Right.
So I heard her up there.
Letting the dog in.
Letting the dog in.
Music was still on, correct?
Music was on.
And then you went upstairs.
Turns the music louder when she goes down to lay down.
Okay.
So she can hear it down in her bed.
And when you went to check on her, was the music still on?
Yeah, the music was on when the cops got there.
Okay. And then...
Well, I could hear this sliding glass door. That glass door, you can...
How much time elapsed between the time that you heard the sliding glass door and the time you went upstairs to check on your mom?
minutes.
20 minutes?
Because I want to go up there in case she still had company.
Cool.
That would have been, and then I gave it enough time to where I couldn't hear it. It went silent.
I got you. I think that this guy, we're gonna identify him. We're gonna catch him. We're gonna find out who he is and what his story is.
Yes.
But what I'm concerned with is, again, I want to make sure that there's no stone left unturned, and I want to know what kind of person you are. I want to make sure that when I talk to you, that you're giving me the answers that are truthful 100%.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because when the powers that be listen to our interview,
yeah.
I want to be able to tell them, hey, I talked to Neil, he's been 100% honest with me, it is what it is. Versus, hey, he gave me this, and then it changed to that, and then it changed to this.
Same as what I told them.
And so I guess my biggest My biggest thing is consistency. And if there's anything that changes, I'm willing to start over and make sure that I have the story.
They've reached the point in the interrogation where the detective is indirectly, and rather politely, accusing Neil of being dishonest. It's unclear whether the detective has any evidence to base this off of, but it's entirely possible that they've already been through his phone and found this little number.
This nigga said it was so good make you slap your mama. Somebody better come over here before that happens.
If they did, that's obviously going to present a bit of a problem for Neil.
Let me ask you a couple of questions then. What happened to your pants? Why did they get all ripped?
Oh man, these pants, these are work pants. You see paint. And these are the pants that you put something in the pocket and they end up in your shoe.
Okay, so you're saying...
Chains. No, you can ask my old lady anything. How many times they told me to throw these away?
Well, yeah, it looks like they've about had all the...
Pretty comfortable.
But you're saying that they've been like that.
They've been like that. Man, that's my girl.
Well, I have to ask. You have to understand that,
Oh,
right?
I didn't even think nothing of it.
Well, you have to understand why I'm asking you, right? I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you.
No, man, I'm not scratched.
You're not?
No.
So, during the entire incident, did she scratch you at all?
No.
No? Like,
what incident?
Like when you talked with her at all, like, did you guys ever get into a physical argument, or?
Never one time in my life we got physical.
Not one time with your mom?
Not never, not one.
I got you. Did she ever? Well, no, I mean like in general. In general, like, did you? Let me ask you.
Never in my life. My sister will tell you. Anybody that knows me will tell you. And I never came to that. Never once. She had never put her in.
Last night?
I was.
What'd you have to drink?
I had the same drink all day because she eyed the liquor.
Liquor? Was it the vodka? I thought I saw vodka on the counter.
I had the vodka.
What do you mix it with?
Kool-Aid. Like, you'll see I got a big jug. It was probably sitting right there by my phone. I drink that on that jug 2 days.
It'll probably make my stomach hurt too.
Yeah, that's why I need that stomach pill.
So, what time did you start drinking?
After my nap, probably 5 to 5:30.
Is when you started drinking?
Yeah, I take a nap at the same time every day.
Did you have anything to eat during the day?
I do. When I eat with diabetes, that's why I pace myself. I got a portion. The cardiologist says, and I fall asleep. I fall asleep sitting up.
You really?
And with diabetes, it never was like that before. I got diagnosed with diabetes a year ago, and I had one drink probably 2 days.
But you said that you had a handle, right?
What?
You started drinking off of a handle of vodka?
A handle.
Well, a big jug of...
That was hers. Nah, I'm not allowed to drink it.
Oh, that's hers?
Yeah, because that's hers, and she told me when I called her to ask her for a ride to my sister's house. She said, I'm already at work. I'm already at the Rooster. She said that you can have a drink that vodka's under the sink.
Neil, I appreciate you wanting to talk to me again, and that's awfully commendable of you. I need to go check and see.
They need to find this guy.
We're working on that. Let me go see if there's an update on the phones.
Can I talk to my girl?
I'll see what I can do about that. I'm not making any promises, but I'm going to go check on them. Is there anything else that you think I should know about this incident? Is there anything else that maybe I'm not aware of?
I just wish I would have went up there. Almost went up there to let the guy see my face. But I know she would have blew up and snapped on me and said I embarrassed her. That's it.
And you never got a look at the guy?
Never got a look.
Never saw the car or anything?
You can't see. If you go in the basement, you can see that the windows are about to the sides to the top of the roof. If you see outside of the house, you can see the windows, like of the basement.
Now let me ask you something. This makes me think of something. So when we finally track this guy down, and we will, I can guarantee we're going to talk to this guy. What's he going to tell me?
I hope he tells you that he was there.
Okay. Is he going to tell me that you and your mom were arguing about something?
Actually not. He didn't see me. I don't even know if he knew I was there.
Okay.
I'm pretty good about being us.
Why this particular night? Why this particular night did you decide to go check on her? If that's a normal...
I went because I heard the back door.
How did you hear the back door over the country?
I couldn't hear the back door. You go sit with her over there now, tell me, ask him if you go open and slam that back door if you can't hear it.
Okay. So you can hear the sliding back door over the country music.
I said, like I told you a while ago, the music, I could hear the music, but when she goes down to the bedroom, she turns it up louder.
Okay.
So I could hear her talking to the dog.
Okay.
And she was like, get in here. And I heard her say to whoever was there, you ain't what? Hollering out her door, hollering, you ain't got to leave so fast. And
did you hear the door close after that?
I heard the door close after that. I don't know if she came back, if he came back in.
But you never heard the door open after that again?
No. I don't know if she talked him into coming back in. I heard this back door after that.
Okay. So why... So you hear the back door open and close after she says you don't have to leave so fast, right?
Right.
And you continue to hear the country music, right?
Right.
So then you wait 20 minutes and go up and decide to check on your mom, correct?
Because and then I couldn't hear nothing. There was no more conversation. There was no more wiener get in bed or none of that. I heard just nothing.
But the country music?
But the music. And the music was louder, a little bit louder. And I'm thinking that, I guess it gave it enough time. I guess our company's gone. I heard the back door. I better go make sure it's closed.
So when you cracked the door to let the dog out of your mom's bedroom, could you see your mom?
I just seen, she's like she sleeps. You don't know if it's a pile of pillows or she's in there.
So then, after you cracked the door to let the dog out, you saw your mom in the bed.
I didn't see her.
Oh, you didn't see her.
Covered up. She was covered up.
Is that when? What then?
I just looked at her. I was whining to go out, get out. I thought she was sleeping.
So then, why did you call the police?
I called my sister and I called my girlfriend first.
And then
I said, Mom ain't responding to me. I was going to tell, I didn't get to talk to either one. I was going to tell my sister, why don't you be the guilty one and you call her? Because I already just called and she didn't answer.
So when they didn't answer your phone calls?
I called 911 because the cops just had came and she was in there in her bed covered up like that too with all the pills.
But I guess I'm just confused. You know, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
I don't know why.
If your mom sleeps face down in between pillows with a blanket over her, what made you decide to call the police? If that's a normal thing.
The dog was crying at the door. I let the dog out knowing that before she went to bed, she let the dog out. And he was freaking out a little bit, shaking. And I was going to holler at her because leaving the back door is a problem, open. I was trying to holler that you left the back door open again.
Did you get mad about that?
No. I just wanted her to know because it wasn't that long for her to be, I didn't think, deep sleep, that I would be a problem if she heard me. I'm done talking, man.
I'll tell you what. Let me go check on to see how far you've done.
Man, I'm telling everything.
Hang tight, okay?
I can't.
Let me go check on
nothing in a 4 or 5 hour period in that. Can I go in the south?
Well, hold on 1 second, all right, bud? Hey, Neil, we're almost done, bud. And then I'll put you in the cell, okay?
I'm gonna talk to my girl.
You what?
Talk to my girl.
I'll go out and ask the lieutenant again, just like we did with your sister. Couple more last-minute questions, and then I'm done, okay?
And I have something to do too. I'll
But
tell you that in just a second.
let me ask you something. Some straight-up questions, okay? There were some bungee cords that were in your mom's room, all right? Do you know where they came from?
No.
Have you ever seen those before?
No, not in our room. We're not allowed to go down there.
Where do you keep bungee cords normally in your house or on your property?
Probably in the garage. But it's old from Tom.
They're old. Where do they normally, like, if you were to go get a bungee cord from your house, where would you go in the garage?
Where they're hung up in where the car should be parked.
Okay.
And then there should be a couple downstairs by the back.
Downstairs, like in where you sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be a couple. Cause I make sure my girlfriend has a couple in her car just in case type deal.
I got you.
And I don't need them for nothing.
Well, I got 1,000 bungee cords. I mean, you can always use bungee cords for whatever.
I don't know if they do that during sex or.
Well,
and they got a lot of noise.
I noticed you cut yourself on your. Is that from surgery or?
That's surgery.
What happened?
Open heart surgery.
So they go in through your forearm?
Quintuple open heart surgery.
And they go in through there to get the.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that hurt?
Yeah, and it hurts being cuffed like that.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're not. You know, we could keep you in handcuffs, but you've been more than cooperative with us. We're not doing all that to you. You know, we're again. I wanted to have that rapport with you to where we can work together and talk together.
I have nothing to lie about. I just hope you get this guy.
I noticed there's a couple more marks on you that I wanted to ask you. Like, where do they come from? You have a scratch on your forehead.
I'm going down to the basement for the ledge.
When did you do that?
Every other day.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but I can see you doing that. I went down in your basement. That's a low hanging area there.
So you smoked your head, you said on the.
Yeah,
what did you hit your head on? The top of the.
There's a thing I made, the thing that says protect this house, we're across. And there's a thing hanging down that says cameras in use.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
I almost hit my head on too. That's why I can giggle about it.
I'm 6'4", so I get it.
You get
your stairs are straight down.
Yeah, that's Dave there.
Can you go like that for me? So there was another thing. You had a fresh scratch there, and like what looked like a hook cut. When did you cut yourself, or how did you hurt yourself?
In the garage.
When did you do that?
My fingernails. I've never grown my fingernails out. Ever. And now I ain't got no teeth.
What happened to your teeth?
I was having toothaches on both sides, so I'm actually going to get my dentures Friday.
Good for you. How much is that costing you?
My Medicare pays for it.
Good. That's great.
No, that's either from fingernail.
So you saying that's from a fingernail?
Most likely.
From your fingernail?
Probably, yes. Or in the garage. I'm out there in the garage working all day. Not all day, every day. I'm always rinsing on something.
What about those scars right there? What happened there?
Nothing to talk about it. My sister.
Oh.
I'm all scarred up.
Those are all from previous surgeries?
And dog about it. 180 something stitches.
Can you go like that for me? I see.
And Mike bit me that way on that arm, bit me that way on that arm.
So you're saying this though is from tinkering in the garage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you said it could be a fingernail.
It could be my fingernail. I don't know. I can't even jerk off on my fingernail.
Because of your fingernails?
Yeah.
Why are you growing them out?
Yeah, there's some.
I got no teeth on the nail marks.
Yeah.
I never cut my nails before.
Nail clippers are great.
One time, I got a couple pair. I went for my girlfriend and showed them.
To kind of go along with what Detective Page is telling us is that we're doing everything we can for your mom.
We want to figure out the truth of what happened, okay? And I know that there's a lot more going on than what it's a simple, maybe. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm A and only A.
No, you're not. Not at all.
Right now, like I told you this morning, you're the only person we have that we can ask, that we can verify, and that we can talk to, and that's why I need you so close. This is to eliminate you as a suspect, unless you're the one that caused the death of your mother. Then it'll show that it's you, okay? You understand what I'm saying on that, though?
Please. I mean, when do I find out so I can go home?
Thank you very much, sir. Give me his name.
So like I told you, Neil.
I'm like in limbo here, like.
Well, Neil, like I told you, earlier, anytime there's scratching or anything like that, skin particles show up underneath fingernails, and it gives us information that you wouldn't believe. Even if you can't see it, it's still underneath.
I'm not worried.
I don't know. I'm not telling you should be. I just want you to understand it.
I feel like the spotlight's on me.
So, but
I'm called, you guys. I'm straight the fuck up.
Neil, hold on. But how's this? When this is all said and done, and you are not the one that did this, guess what I get to say? There is no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Neil had nothing to do with this, no matter what your sister says, no matter what your daughter says, no matter what your neighbor says, no matter what your uncle says. I can say I did my due diligence, and I proved that Neil didn't do it. And I'm going to do the same thing to prove whoever did this. So I know we kind of got off on the wrong foot earlier because you were upset, and I get why you were upset. But I want you to know now that this is all still the same situation. Like I told you earlier, Neil, I thank you for coming in here and talking to me and being patient with me and allowing me to do everything I can to show your cooperation, to show that you're not the person that did it.
With John, I said, I'm willing to talk to you. I like you. And you're coming off as being honest with you.
I'm trying to be as honest as I can with you and tell you exactly what our steps are, buddy.
I just want to go see my girl.
And so we've talked to her. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to pull out one at a time. What I want you to do is I want you to go on opposite sides. One is going to be on one side. Scrape your cheek real good and kind of roll it. And then I'm going to have you put it right in this box here, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, okay? So we'll start with that one. And then put it side there. You go, just like that one. And now take this one and do the opposite side for me. Okay? And then what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me put it in here and show that it's been collected.
When does this come back?
So this will be delivered to the state police tomorrow, along with everything. Can I borrow your pen one more time, sir? Along with all of the other DNA stuff that's collected at the autopsy, okay? So tomorrow they're doing it way later.
When might when they be done with this? Because
What we do on everybody, including yourself, and this is a little bit different than maybe what you had before. After we're all done, what I have to do is I have to call the state attorney and say, I've spoken with him, I've done X, Y, and Z. Would you like me to continue to hold him until, in case anything else develops, or would you like me to release him tonight? That's how that works, okay? So that's going to be what
this happened.
I'm going to go and do it here in just a few minutes, okay?
Man, please, man, we had plans so big.
Listen, I know what you're doing this weekend. I know what you're doing this weekend.
Man, I mean, I was getting my money. I was going to propose my girl, giving my daughter, my sister away.
I know.
I would have nothing to do with this, man.
But now, let me put it to you this way. If you were not the one in here, and you were out there and somebody else was living with your mom, what would you want me to do?
Yes.
Okay?
But
anybody
that knows me knows
as shitty as this sounds, I need you to be patient in here with me, because if you were out there and somebody else was in here, you would want me doing everything I could to prove or disprove that the person that was in that house is the one that caused the demise of your mother.
And he said that speedometer thing there by the school, you guys can maybe see the cars.
The chance of it, yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, there's all sorts of...
You know, it's better that those cameras would work inside your house.
I never knew if they did. My mom would threaten, somebody, okay, the cameras isn't on. But I never
see her get on her phone and
I've seen Tom. They were working then, but he's been dead.
Has it been there that long?
6-7 years. Yeah, they were there when Tom was Tom. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Smartest guy I ever met, and he had that all the time.
So
he had an office back there.
There's two of them on the garage too. Why were they on the garage?
I never even noticed them.
They're above the garage, right, pointing at your house.
Right. I never even, you're telling me now. I never knew they were there.
Do you go in that garage at all?
I go in the garage all the time.
You never notice them?
I never.
When she get angry, what did she act like? Like, what did she do?
Cuss herself out.
Cuss herself out?
This is old, mean drunk.
Well, it sounded like earlier she was pretty controlling over what you were allowed to do in that house, so.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't, to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'm on pins and needles.
That's a tough way to live.
It was nerve-wracking. My dad was...
And I know, and don't think we're sitting here judging you. We know you loved your mom. You know.
I didn't know that she was passed till you told me there. I thought I was gonna go with my sister. And he said, I didn't even know.
Go, man. I gotta have you. You're such a key piece of this whole entire.
But I didn't know that she was passed until you said that.
I can't let you. That's why.
So I kind of freaked out.
Hey, listen, hey, I'm not mad at you for yelling at me. I completely understand the reaction. But that's why I told you I can't let you go, man. You are key to this whole entire situation. Whether you're innocent or guilty, you're the key to this entire situation. And I cannot go wandering around because it's a short period of time that I have to make sure that I know what happened to her. Ask you something that may hurt your feelings. Have you ever been angry enough that you wanted to do
that? No, we've never got physical. I told him that.
I never had a chance to ask you that.
She's never put her hands on me in my whole life.
Have you ever once
pushed
her or shoved her down?
No, never. And anybody that knows me will tell you.
Well, and here's the thing.
I'm scared of her.
Some people have told me that, man, I could see him doing it.
Yeah, well...
Because of how angry they seen you get before.
Yeah, but we never got to that point. And she's been really nice to me lately.
I remember you saying that.
I don't know if it's because I told her I was going to give her money when I got my disability, or what.
Was money tight for her?
That guy.
But, I mean, was money tight? I mean, did she have...
She brags that, no, the bills are paid.
That's what I thought, because the state pays for the bills,
right.
So there was no money going to the kids.
No,
there was no money going to anything. But there was no money going out to anybody other than the bills. And what would it have taken for the money to come out of the estate for you to get money, your sister get money, your mom get money, anything like that? What would it have taken?
What do you mean?
Like, the estate pays for the bills, right?
We don't know about that. We just hear her on the phone bragging about it.
And that's what I'm saying. So the estate pays for the bills. You have no idea what it would take to get the money out of the estate. In case so, you don't know what the will says?
No. Okay. I do know her saying that Tom had some clause in there that she couldn't move on.
What does that mean?
Automatically. She couldn't, get remarried, I mean. And nobody don't want nothing to do with her. For a lot of it has to do with respect for Tom.
Okay.
And then now she's doing these random guys. We don't know who is what. We usually don't see. I seen one guy, her making him a lunch or something on the back deck. I know.
Let me get this sealed. Let me get your members off. This is your copy, okay? Do you want to keep it in here, or do you want me to put it in?
Yeah, I've been seeing my girlfriend on my wallet.
I don't know.
Your wallet's still in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah. And we still have, and so here's the other thing. We still have that house secured. Nobody can go in that house yet. And it's not going to happen until after the autopsy. Because they're going to perform some things on the autopsy that's going to give us DNA. Because it looks like when we found her, there's going to be evidence of whoever was in that room that caused her to die.
They already lifting skin from underneath the fingernail.
That's why we're holding in case there's anything else in there. Okay? All right, we'll be right back. Okay?
There's a chance you're going to talk to him?
Yes, yes, that's what I told you. It's just us two. There's so much to do when somebody loses their life, that we have so much to do, that I know it sucks to sit here. We're going to make sure you're fed. We're going to make sure you're watered. We're going to be able to talk to you a couple more times. I'm glad, and Terry, I want to say thank you very much for re-engaging and talking to us. I do appreciate it, and I'm not mad at you for earlier, okay? I want to continue to talk to you and have a good rapport, that way we can find out as much information as possible, okay?
Can I go in there and lay down?
Do you want to go back there and lay down now?
I'm nauseous about that.
We're going to wait until right now. Stay here. Then after that, it's just literally up in Sergeant Life's office, which is 12 steps away. Let's get that pill. You can take it here and then go back and lay down, okay?
He was going to see if I could call my girl.
Yes. We're going to try to get that done too, okay?
And I'd love to go back home to her.
I know.
The detectives joined their partners back at the scene, and after about 2 more hours of digging, Neil was placed under arrest. Despite the video where Neil expressed a desire to kill his mom, other pieces of evidence connected to the case raised several other possibilities. Detectives discovered that one of the men Norma was dating was named as the beneficiary on her life insurance policy worth $14,000. Plenty of people have killed in the pursuit of claiming life insurance money before, but there was no evidence that the man named in the policy was anywhere near her home that night. Another shady clue the forensics team uncovered were the traces of DNA in Norma's room. They found DNA from the man she'd gone out with that night on her body and underneath her fingernails, but also on the bungee cord that was around her neck. However, at Neil's trial in February of 2025, the prosecution argued that DNA was simply transferred into the bungee cord when the real killer, Neil, was strangling her. A look at Neil's criminal record didn't make his situation any better. As it turned out, Neil had a history of domestic violence against women he was dating. In 2000, he was convicted of repeatedly kicking his ex-wife while putting his foot on her throat. In 2016, he pushed his then-girlfriend into a wall, and in 2022, he punched a different woman in the face, and in a separate incident, picked her up and threw her, sending her to the hospital. While none of the incidents involved Norma, it proved that he wasn't above getting physically violent with women. At the conclusion of his trial, based on his prior history of violence, his intoxicated state on the night she was murdered, and of course, the video drunkenly recorded on his cell phone, the jury found Neil guilty of the first-degree murder of his own mother. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison.